Mamas, it is Boss Bomb here, Maude, Garrett, and I usually do these videos, especially if a trailer has dropped, if it's all about Star Wars. And we did just get the second trailer for The Last Jedi. Now, I just saw it and it's washed over me a little bit, so I am going to watch it again, but I do want to bring up something before we get into there, and that is the point of contention that everyone's talking about in the online community, and especially on Twitter, is that the director, Rian Johnson, tweeted kind of in a not great way, because there was room for error and room to decipher it differently, saying if you do not want to be spoiled, don't watch the trailer. So many fans, of course, go, oh my god, I don't want to be spoiled, I won't watch the trailer. But what he really meant was, and he did tweet again to clarify, he said, no, if you want to go in blind, don't watch the trailer. So if you don't want to learn anything more about the universe, you don't want any other things unveiled, you don't want any more plot support stories or anything like that, don't watch it. And guys, that's a no-brainer. That happens every single time. If you don't want to know about the movie, you don't watch the trailer. If you don't want to know more about the movie, you watch the trailer. So after watching the first one, there were new things in there. So if you do want to not learn a damn thing more and you're happy with what you already know about The Last Jedi, obviously don't watch the trailer. But there are spoilers. There are new things happening. You know a lot more. But what I'm going to do right now, and if you're going to stick around with me and you want to watch the trailer again or for the first time, knowing this information, let's watch it together, and I'm going to put in my reactions. And I have a face for reactions, so let's see how this goes. If you do want to catch the trailer, just look at Star Wars Twitter. It's all up there. Alrighty, full screen. Let's go. Okay, so this is amazing. This is like an AT-AT meets ape. It's using its knuckles to walk. Looks like a painting. So this is Snoke talking. Kylo Ren's back. I prefer him mask on. Oh. She's gonna be strong. Okay, the new music is absolutely fantastic. It's like a retake on Vader's theme, and I love it.
Inside me has always been there.
So this is a new planet. Or she explores the island more. This reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. She's training and powering up. She's not screaming. And that's Luke delivering a line of dialogue. He can talk.
It does now.
So Kylo has his wound patched up with mesh metal. They're TIE strikers, if I'm correct.
That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
Oh, I don't. I'm not a fan. Hi, Pog.
You have a spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
Okay, so this is the battle that we wanted in the last movie.
This is not going to go.
That's almost fan service. There's my Glacier, the Jolteon, the icy fox. Alright, Snoke.
I need someone
This is where it spoils.
to show me my place in all this.
Okay. Too many thoughts. I almost need to go through this again and break it down bit by bit, but right at the end, obviously that's a huge plot twist where she's looking to him, to Kylo. I have to close my eyes when I'm thinking. To Kylo for answers, but you'll notice that his scar, it's healed a lot more and it doesn't have the metal strip. So obviously this is far later in the movie. Also, the Porgs are either going to kill us all or we're going to absolutely adore them. Now, they're trying to win me over, Star Wars. They sent me this. They sent me a pork. I don't know if this is the life size, if it's supposed to be around this big, but obviously next to Chewie, I wouldn't be surprised. It just looks like an egg. An Egwin. An Egwin. But going back to the trailer, it looked like Rey had her own Dagobah experience. There was like almost a swamp-like thing, and you obviously know that she's going in there training. She's harnessing this strength that Luke has never seen before except once, which is obviously Vader. And Vader was a lot stronger because he sought the power of the dark side. So is this Rey turning to the dark side? Has she always had it in her? I'm noticing it, especially with the poster pictured here. They just announced that one about half an hour before the trailer. A lot of red. The saturation of red is nothing like we've ever seen. Usually there's bright pops of color. Obviously they always go more towards blue, with being, you know, Luke's color of his saber, except for the Return of the Jedi. But it's interesting to see how there's so many reds here. Everything's darker, everything's grittier. I've noticed like the saturation. I don't know, I was actually expecting blood. I was expecting wounds. I was expecting that to be almost like a metaphor or a symbolism here. But no blood, just a scar. Gosh, what else did I pick up on that? Oh my gosh, the AT-ATs, I have no idea why they're going in this direction. And there's a few things in here that really makes me think that Rian Johnson is a huge Pokemon fan, because he's evolving things in a very unusual way. The ice foxes that I commented on really briefly kind of looks like, you know, not Glaceon the Pokemon, but like almost like Jolteon, but with ice instead of electricity. But you know, that looks like a Pokemon. That looks like Eevee evolved. And yeah, the AT-ATs like almost morphing into these ape-like creatures. I did wonder where they were going to go. Obviously, we saw in Rogue One they'd changed it slightly, but this is a huge change, and I'm wondering what the purpose and the design of that. Why they would need Knuckles first if it's a giant armored vehicle to cover terrain, unless it's jungle. I don't know. People mentioning that behind Leia there is a lot of Imperial soldiers, stormtroopers. So we're wondering whose side of the Force are we going on. I think that's going to be the overriding question here. All I know is that more than anything, I actually really want more Poe. Poe Dameron was such an amazing part of the episode 7 that I would love to see more Poe Dameron. I'd love to see and hear from you guys in the comments. What else did you see? I've only seen it just 2 times. One time before, which you saw on my Instagram story, and then just then in front of you as well. I'm processing this still too, but I wanted to get a video out super quickly, and my battery light's flashing me, so I'm going to edit this up now, and I'll talk to you guys soon. May the Force be with you. Mwah.